Welcome back to my art channel. Thank you for being here with me. I am doing the opposite base, not opposite, but I'm doing a white base of a painting that I did. It was the black blowout with the custom made metallics that I did in the side design. And I wanted to see how those same colors, since I had them left over, would look on a white base. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. Gonna be super sweet, simple. I always say that and then it's not, but, and I also wanted to introduce you to my new plants that I have. So my husband and I got plants a long time ago. We got cats and they ended up eating some of the plants and we had to move them outside and then they died because it was too much sunlight. And something that you must know about me, I kill almost every plant that I own. So much so that my husband started just buying me like succulents, like cactus type plants instead, because those are much harder to kill. So when I told my husband that I wanted to buy some for my garage to liven things up, bring a little life to my studio, he was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yes, I'm sure." So this is Thelma and this is Louise. And I haven't named the rest of them, but it's Thelma and Louise because those were the names of the two plants that we bought together. It was like 6 years ago that we bought them. And they were these exact plants. And Thelma, I think she probably needs a haircut. If anybody knows about any of these plants that I have back here, please let me know in the comments. I read the directions. I take them out and give them a little bit of sunlight and water. But I guess as you watch these videos, throughout the year, you'll be able to see if I can keep these alive or not. Anyway, sorry for the long introduction. Let's paint. Oh my, that tickled me. I was not going to tell you my deep, dark secret about my plant killing, but I guess it's out there in the universe now. Oh, it's so bad. I always want to keep them alive too. Like I talk to them, I play music, and it's just, it doesn't work out. But anyway, please don't judge me. All right, let me blow out this, I'm like embarrassed about it now. Let me blow out the vase. All right, so I have my base blown out and I have tilted it and done my sides. And now I was thinking, I actually think for this one, I want to use up the phthalo blue mixture that I have. I think I want that to lay down next to the white. On the last painting, and I'll link it below in the video, I did the turquoise because it was the most opaque next to the black. But for this one, I think I'm going to do the phthalo blue. And I was telling you about my plant story and I completely forgot about the colors. So if you didn't watch the other video, I took 3 buckets of silver and mixed in, here, I'll show them to you this way. Mixed in a phthalo blue and pyrrole red to get this purple metallic, a little bit of copper and pyrrole red to get the red metallic, and then azo yellow and gold in with a big bucket of silver to create these metallic colors. All right. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to go. I did like the design I did the last time. I am going to not wrap this corner as low down. Oh gosh. As low down as I did before, and I'm going to wrap it around to that corner a little bit more. I'm going to save the tiniest bit to go on top there. And then I think I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to have my gold right next to the blue. And then do I put in my, maybe I'll put in a tiny bit of white now. Ooh, that actually was a tiny little bit of white. I think I'm gonna go with my purple. I think that's my favorite of these metallics that I mixed. And I know that blue would be a beautiful one as well. And now I think I'm gonna add, this may not have been the best choice because my red's gonna go next to this turquoise green, but let's see. Okay, use that up. I feel like I want just the tiniest bit more turquoise. And that's great because I used that up. I've used up the red. Now here will be my last little bits of blue. Through there, we're down to the drips. Purple. I don't need to use up all the purple, but all right. My last little bit will be white, more white on top. And maybe this won't show up as well. I don't know. Maybe this will. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. So I'm going to blow up into here, down this corner, down this way. Turning this corner in the side design is always an issue. So, all right, let's blow it out. Okay, I feel like I turned the corner pretty well and I didn't cover this whole piece, which I like because it's got all the pops. And then I just have this one harsh little piece of color here that I want to soften and bring some of that up into there. The color palette is the same, but they look so different, and it was layering it's the white versus the black base, but it's also layering the phthalo blue and the turquoise in different ways. Okay, so I've got that. I think I want that to kind of swirl up through there. I'm gonna soften this part out here and there. This part I feel like is a little bit too blocked through there, but I also feel like okay, I feel like that's like curving into it now. All right, this is coming together. I do think I want this one little, it's like too, I'm not loving that. Okay, that's a little bit better. This is just very, very interesting to see how your color perceives, how your eye perceives these colors when I used the exact same colors. So I'll have to go back and look at the layering of both of these paintings as well. So I'll show you this one wet. And then I'll show you I was debating whether or not I wanted to fiddle a little bit more. I'll show you this one wet, and then I'll show you both of them dry too, so that you can see a comparison of the two. This one is beautiful, and I'm very interested to see how this purple actually dries and how it shows up, because it's looking very gray on this one. I feel like on the other one, it really did look purple, but just a gorgeous design. The side design is definitely one of my favorites for Dutch pours. All right. I was kind of questioning the swooshing motion in the center, but I actually like it a lot. All right, let's see how it dries. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna try to get it. It's really hard. Okay, here you can kind of see up there. It's mostly the purple that came through on this one. And this is the exact same color palette. I almost feel like it's a little bit more washed out on the white base, even though I do have these little pops of contrast from the phthalo blue and the way that I layered it. But the purple is really what's coming through. You can kind of see how shimmery it is there, but it is still beautiful. So I did have a recommendation to tint the metallics. So I might tint another set of them and then do it on a split color base. And I don't know that I've done a split color base with this side design. So that is an interesting concept. So thank you for that idea, Eric. And yeah, I still think it is just absolutely gorgeous. The colors that are in there, so pretty. But purple was definitely the predominant one that came through on this one. I love the little swooshing design that's down there. So very happy with it. I think probably the black base is my favorite. Let me grab that one and I can show you the two side by side. Okay, so here they are. I'm gonna go all the way because you can really see the shine of the metallics from over there. You can see how that one is showing up. This one on this side is showing up way more purple. But yeah, I don't know. Now that I'm looking at them side by side, I really like them both. Let me see if I can get any more of the metallic shine from this side. So hard to film metallics, or just these paintings in general. But there you have it. There are the two, a little experiment with tinting metallics. I feel like this might do really beautifully with tinting some fire color metallics, but I'm gonna keep experimenting. So I will see you in Wednesday's video. I might do another what is on my shelf, and I have some exciting ingredients for that. So thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you for Wednesday for my next video. Happy painting. Bye.